What's up, YouTube? How's it going? So, why am I leaving the Air Force? Why would I do such a thing? It doesn't even make sense. Why? Why would I join? So today I'm going to talk to you about the number one reason why I'm leaving the Air Force, along with all the little side reasons, okay? So stay tuned for that and enjoy the video. So my name is Ryan. I'm 22 years old, enlisted in the U.S. Air Force. I have been for almost 4 years. I did a 4-year contract. Now it's coming to a close. So basically, I have to make that decision as to whether I want to stay in or whether I want to get out. Okay, so let's talk about kind of where I came from. I was raised in Dallas, Texas, and we didn't really have a lot of money growing up. So I just know I didn't want to go into debt to go to college, and I knew I would have to pay for it on my own, like regardless. And I didn't have that good of grades. So what I decided to do was look at my cousins and look how they joined, and I was like, all right, well, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And I chose the Air Force because they were more about education than the other branches. Like, you can get your own, they call it community college of the Air Force, degree. So basically it's an associate's degree. So the main reason was obviously college, but I also at the same time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I knew that I wanted to save money for a business or something someday. Like, I'm very entrepreneurial, so like that's kind of where I looked at it as like a stepping stone. Like, I'm gonna do these 4 years, I'm gonna figure out what I wanna do, I'm gonna get my college paid for, maybe do some school in the process, and then go to Texas State University, which is the school that I'm about to transfer to right now. So has everything worked out? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I can't really complain. I mean, I didn't even think about the traveling aspect, and I'm in South Korea right now, right? Like, I've been to like all these different states, and I've been deployed to Kuwait, which is awesome. So honestly, like, it's been good to me. It has worked out. So like, why would I leave? Why? Why would somebody do that, right? Because yes, it's been fun, but at the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, I have goals, I have ambitions, I have aspirations that I want to achieve. And at the end of the day, like, the Air Force just doesn't do it for me. I think the Air Force is great. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I'm not leaving because of the Air Force. Like, I'm leaving because of me, you know? And I don't see myself doing a career for 20 years. Like, everybody says, like, do the 20 years because you get, like, this crazy pension. And it's awesome, and there's definitely a reason to do that. But, like, I'm not living life for a pension. Like, that's not why I'm on this earth. You know, I want to create something. Like, I want to be an entrepreneur. Like, I want to have real estate, and like I want to be like a business mogul. Like, I want to do all of these things. Why would I want to throw that away just to get a paycheck? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I enjoyed my job, like, why would I do that? Because unfortunately, with the Air Force, as with any other military branch, there's a limit on how much you can make, do, go and see. Like, you have rules and regulations you gotta follow, like, a lot more so than the average citizen, right? Like, you have all these rules you gotta go with. So I just, at the end of the day, it's not for me. And I don't judge anybody that wants to stay in. So like, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Like, and I don't blame you for it. Like, you're never going to be hungry. You're never not going to have a place to stay. Like, you're never going to be under the poverty line. Like, but you're never going to be rich, or, you know, you're never going to make a ton of money. Like, you're not going to get rich being in the military, right? So it's a give and a take. Like, I think a lot of people get caught up because they get a family or whatever, and then they have to provide, and then it wouldn't really make sense to give up all these benefits because you just had some kids and you need to take care of them kids. Okay, so hey, by all means, like, that's why I've tried to stay away from that route as best as possible. So yeah, at the end of the day, for me, it was like, I just want more out of life. Like, I just want to do all this extra stuff. And so that brings me to what comes next. What are my future plans, right? So I just applied for college. Like I said, I get out in January. So I'm like right there. Like, I'm about to out process from the base and go on what's called terminal leave. Terminal leave is basically like regular leave. It's like vacation time, paid vacation, that you take at the end of your enlistment. So I have 60 days. So I have a whole 2 months of terminal leave, like paid vacation at the end. And so I was really kind of watching my leave throughout my enlistment so that I could do this. Like, I wanted to have a lot of terminal leave, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to travel. Like, I want to travel around Asia. And that's what my plan is. I want to go to like Bali, Thailand, Philippines. Like, that's kind of the goal right now. And that's going to be in November, whenever I'm able to go on terminal leave and actually travel around and stuff. Like, that's awesome. And then not only that, but like go visit people that I haven't visited in like, or seen in so long in the States. Like people in California. I haven't even been in California. Like maybe I want to see New York City, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm going to take that opportunity to do those things when I'm on terminal leave. Does that make sense? So like, that's why I saved up. But so that's like short-term plan. So like, I already applied for Texas State. I go to Texas State 5 days after I get out of the military. Like literally it's a 5-day gap. But I've already applied for my GI Bill benefits that pays for my school. So all it is a waiting game at this point. Basically, I'm just waiting on getting out. That's it, really. Now, in the meantime, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing? So that's where YouTube comes in. So I've always wanted to do some type of YouTube channel. And I didn't know what to talk about. Like, I always thought that it had to be something really specific because a lot of the YouTubers that I watched were like, they would talk about one specific thing. And like, that was it. And like, I feel like I'm a lot more and I have different interests and stuff. So like, why would I want to limit myself to one thing? And so I had the hardest time like thinking of what I could possibly do, you know, and what it ended up coming down to is like, why don't I make it about myself? And there is some YouTubers that I watch now that they just make it about themselves. It's like either a lifestyle vlog or a combination of like what they're interested in and a lifestyle vlog or whatever. So like, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is like my initial video. And so just so you guys know, this is my plan. This is kind of how I see it. So I want to post 3 times a week, most likely Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might adjust it, but I want to do 3 times a week consistently. So in those videos, I'm going to be focusing on 3 main things. Number 1 is going to be personal finance. That is my personal passion. That's like, I've helped people with their finances. Like, it's exciting to me. I'm very good with my finances. I will make many of those videos explaining how you can save money better and just manage your money better, not go so much into debt, limit your expenses, and just become financially independent. Because I feel pretty financially independent right now getting out of the military, so that's awesome. Number 2 is going to be fitness and nutrition. So I like to stay in shape, I like to look good, and it feels good. Like when you're exercising, it's amazing. So I'm gonna focus on fitness and nutrition. And then the third thing is kind of just the lifestyle aspect. Like, okay, what is it like day in the life of the Air Force? What is it like separating from the Air Force? What is it like going to the civilian side, starting from scratch again, and then becoming a real estate agent? Didn't talk about that yet, but that's gonna be something to come. So stay tuned for that. That will conclude the video. So here's what I want you guys to do. Put down in the comments below what you want to see from me next. Like, do you have suggestions? It doesn't even have to be within those 3, but I am going to be focusing on those 3. If you just have a question, put it in the comments below. If you have a suggestion about something, put it in the comments below. If you just want to say what's up, put it in the comments below. Hey, I'll say what's up to you. And then besides that, like, if you like the video, if you got something out of this, please hit the like button, please. I beg you. I don't beg, but hit that like button, okay? Okay. Subscribe. You gotta subscribe and then hit that notification bell next to subscribe so you can get notified the next time I post a video. Okay, you're gonna be part of the notification squad. I know it already, okay? And then last but not least, follow me on Instagram. So that concludes the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And stay tuned for the next video.